you. I hope, 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 I hope you are doing absolutely wonderful tonight. Tonight, I have something a little bit different planned. I have a little shelf of frames, and in those frames, I have some very interesting things, to say the least. So I'd like to share with you those little frames, because I think they're quite interesting. Some of these frames are stuff that are quite old, and some stuff isn't quite as old. I only have 4 things framed, and I have one little frame that doesn't have anything in it yet. But I think it's perfect size for a Polaroid. But that'll be at the end of the video. The order will just be in whatever I grab first. So the first frame is this little flyer or pamphlet or brochure that I got whilst exploring an abandoned resort in Tamiment, PA. In one of the buildings, this was on the floor, along with a few other destroyed ones. So, I figured that it may be interesting to go and grab one. And that's what I did. And then I brought it home. And then I framed it. And I think it was very interesting. It was a very, very fun trip. Lots of adventure. Lots of unfortunate stuff happened during that trip. But everything turned out to be really good in the end. It's hard to get a good grip on this, honestly. Will sound pretty much the same, but this isn't really a trigger video. This is just me sharing some personal stuff. so the sounds will be a lot better on the bigger ones. But here, I will hold up this is it. I'm not sure how well you can see it. Oh, there you go. I think it's very interesting. It's not your usual bedroom stuff. Definitely. Maybe you have weird collections. I would love to hear about them. I'm very, very interested. But this one will go away, and we will move on to the next one. This is a framed copy of the Polar Express. Now, the Polar Express was by far my favorite Christmas movie as a kid. And I found this disc, this DVD, and it was scratched, and it didn't really play right. But it does mean something to me, and that's just because this was the disc that I would watch the Polar Express on as a kid with my little portable DVD player at Christmas time at my grandma's. I have it framed now. Was kind of difficult to put this DVD into the frame without damaging it, but I eventually got it. Some of these have weird backgrounds, like the white, just because I couldn't put anything else in there, otherwise it wouldn't fit. But, this was the only one that didn't have a background. The other ones where I could have flipped the background over so that way it was white, but I figured that the gray looked a little bit better. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. But this is my Polar Express DVD, which is now immortalized on my little museum shelf, if you would like to call it that. Anyways, on to the next one. This one has a really silly story to it. These are receipts. I actually found these while cleaning out the shell of one of my old cars before I sold it. was really interesting to still have this, because what it is a Dollar General receipt that the day I first got my license, one of my high school friends and I, we went out and we went to Dollar General. And we're both big car enthusiasts. So naturally, you do what any normal car enthusiast would at Dollar General first day you get your license, and that would be to buy like a million Hot Wheels. And I love this because this was the first time I ever went out to do anything on my own, or not on my own, but without a parent. First time I ever drove somewhere on my own, and it was exciting. It was fun. He thinks it's really funny that I still have this. I really like the sound that these frames make. What do you think? Do you like them? Maybe one of them should come back in a later video. I don't know. I hope this little story time is helping you relax, by the way. I'm almost done. I only have one more frame with something in it, and then I wanted to show you that little itty-bitty frame, and maybe you could tell me what you think you would put in there, because I have no idea. I was thinking a Polaroid, but who knows? But I really hope you're enjoying the video so far. Maybe I should do more story time type stuff in the future. But on to my last frame. And this one is a really silly one. This is a framed Subway napkin with writing on it. So, what this is a subway napkin, which is signed by my high school economics teacher. And I thought it was really interesting. It was actually signed for my partner, but I jumped in and I stole it. Whenever I was like 15, maybe 16, I don't remember. It was a little while ago. But this was on my wall for some time, in a black frame, and I got this set with gold frames, or a set of gold frames, and I just figured that it's perfect. I must move it over, and I'm so glad I did, because it's just so silly. But this, you can see what I mean here. With the gray background, it's literally just the stock background, because I didn't get anything else for it yet. Eventually, I'll get, like sheets of paper to put in behind, or maybe vinyl. I'm not sure. I want to make it pop a little bit more, as this is a bit of a centerpiece to my room. So anybody who is over and sees my room, I want these to be somewhat of a focus, just because I love telling stories. But this one should make better sounds because it's bigger. Part is what I was most excited for. think that's it for I know that's it for the frames with stuff in them, but that doesn't mean that it's quite over yet, because I still have that little frame to show you, and it looks like this. This little teeny tiny frame. I think it's almost perfect Polaroid size. It's kind of cracking a lot for some reason. That's it for the little frames. That's it for the little frame, 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 little frame. And also going to be the end of this video. I hope you found it relaxing, and I quite enjoyed making it myself. If you'd like to see more stuff like that, make sure to leave a comment and tell me. Real quick, I've been absolutely loving the positive feedback everybody has been giving me, and I'm very, very appreciative of it. Thank you so much. 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 Thank you, Shirley. I really, 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 really appreciate it. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy, 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 so happy. It just makes me feel good to know that you enjoy it as well. But I hope you were able to relax, or maybe fall asleep to this video. But I will let you go.